is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Clipped into space. Bob. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance.
Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos. That's a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an imaginative pass. Bremer. Marquinhos. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he latch on to this? Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. Bruno Guimaraes. So what can they make of this? That's been slipped through. Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here. It is quite a run he's making here. Bob. Aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. Time to deliver. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Turns and goes back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. Bob. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Danilo. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Oh, that's a nice ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. Climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Danilo. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Rafinha.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Odegaard. And here's Haaland. He can run onto that. He's in, can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Odegaard. Bob. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1. Haaland! He's got a goal! Norway are back in business.
Norway, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Haaland. Bob. Oh, that's neat. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ryerson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Odegaard. Ryerson. Oh, nice touch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Fabinho shifted upfield. Østigard aimed forwards. And it's Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. Lobbed it, and he shoots! It is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Spread out to the left. Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear. Gets good distance on it. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bob done delicately. Real chance! He has done it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Fabinho. And here's Rafinha.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. And it could be danger here. Ødegaard. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior's chance for a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's tidy. Played into the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Marquinhos can get it clear. And it's Ødegaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha. He's in a great position here. He's in a great position. Danger averted for now. Ball. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Norway, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rafinha thinks one through, chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Haaland, now he's off and running. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Danilo. They get a throw in. Out towards the flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. Tearing after the ball here. Tries to get it clear. Can he deliver? forwards. Throw it. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Østigard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bremer shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Nice control. Danilo with the cross. He's there to get rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Brazil are finally getting up.
Have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, it's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fabinho. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Østigard, driven forward. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Ødegaard. Reyes. Pinged towards the front line. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Ødegaard. Østegard. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh, it's just a little long. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Lovely feet. Now it's Rafinha. That's a nicely weighted pass. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he find the finish? It's a loose ball. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Showing good feet. And he has been fouled there. That's a good ball. Bob. There's the shot. He can get that clear. Bob crosses it in. Bremer clears it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Haaland. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bremer. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior tries to dink it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior out to the right. And it's claimed by the keeper. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Reyes. And here's Ødegaard. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bob. Oh, super find. Now it's Ødegaard. So who's he picking out?
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, just skips past his man, and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Danilo makes the interception. Marquinhos aim forwards. Caresses it through. That's a throw. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Cleared away. Fabinho does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo. Ball swung in. Rafinha. And the shot! Rafinha is short. Plays it across. Clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Bruno Guimaraes.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ooh, a delicate chip through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Proves too strong. Reyes. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland, now he's off and running. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, gently done. Now it's Rafinha. Moved on forwards. It's a promising position. Cleared without complication. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Bob, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ball is over the line. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Quality ball. Bob!
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bob. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could get through very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's on his way! Oh, good spread. Rafinha. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Norway have a free kick. Haaland. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Played out to the right.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Calmly anticipates. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bremer. Now it's Haaland. Bob.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Ødegaard played up towards the front line. That is a little undercooked. Marquinhos. Bremer. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's very neat. And it's played in here. And it's Guimaraes. job done. Vinicius Junior, cracking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It'll be a throw-in. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fabinho. Vinicius Junior. Tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time, excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bob. Out to the right. Swings it across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Østigard. Østigard, it's a sharp pass. Rafinha. Rafinha tries to thread one through. Vinicius Junior. And that's played in. Shot, surely! And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Rafinha with the short one. It's really well cleared. It is going to need 30 more. By extra time will follow. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes for goal! And that's a real chance missed. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. It's lofted through here. Østigard gets it clear. Rafinha. Fabinho. That's a throw. Bob. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And that is out of play. for a throw. Ryerson, lofted upfield, and it's hoisted clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bremer. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. Always onto this. That was very necessary. Odegaard. Danilo cuts it out. And here's Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chip it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fabinho shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Aimed forwards. That has been cut short. Odegaard. And it's played forward. Ryerson. That's been drilled forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name, and they can counter here. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. Nice physical challenge.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way through, and the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Rafinha. Bob. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Elects to cross. That's the keeper's ball. Half-time, extra time. Well, there's plenty of potential. The final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a throw-in. here's Rafinha. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Probing pass. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. He's being urged. There's the shot! Sensational from Haaland! Late in the day, this could well be it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Norway go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Aim forwards. Rafinha. Ryerson. Østigard forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. A fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Ødegaard. Østigard driven forward. Rafinha. A chance to play it in. That's going to go a long way. Brazil have reclaimed it.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bob. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance!
Norway really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rafinha. And here's Haaland. Now it's Bob.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rafinha. Rafinha! And again the keeper stands strong. Changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chooses to go back. And he thumps it clear.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Danilo. Fabinho. Rafinha. Right. There's the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on. We're on the way. So, Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very...
Goes for a shot! Gets it away. Keeps on running. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. He is just caressing the ball. Clipped into space. And that has been clubbed away. Played into space out wide. Ball's out once more. Bob aimed forwards. Over to the left. That's very neat. And he's got his cross in. Nice interception, well timed. Bremer. Vinicius Junior. Bob. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Now it's come to nothing. Fabinho. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Fabinho. Fabinho shifted upfield, hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Fabinho. Rafinha. Fabinho. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bruno Guimaraes, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha with the short one. Fabinho. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bremer. Brazil, well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Ødegaard. Bob. Well read. The danger is averted. Moved on forwards. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And that is as far as they're going to go. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Ryerson. Long ball looking to counter. Danilo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ødegaard. Still goalless at the moment. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ødegaard, that's an imaginative pass. Bremer gets it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Danilo charging forward down that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, can he get onto this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Danilo forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bremer does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! Wins the duel this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Steaming on goalwards. Strong running down that left flank. Bob. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior plays it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! Just sails past the upright.
The keeper had that covered. I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that
one. Quality ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marquinhos. Danilo chasing after it. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Bruno Guimaraes. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Bob. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Bob. Showing good feet. Very nearly half an hour gone here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Driven forward. Bremer gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field, and it's Danilo, and it's been played through. Clears it away. Cleared away. Rema. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Marquinhos with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. Bob. And here's Ødegaard. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. That's been drilled forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. They get a throw in. Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Cross goes in there. Can he deliver? Ødegaard. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Danilo proves just a little bit too strong. Succumbs to the pressure. Goes down, but nothing given. Up towards the front line. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Tries to get it clear. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Bob, and he shoots! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Delivered in. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Gets into some space. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's neat. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Rema forwards and with intent. A lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hoisted in. Oh, that's overhit. Moved on forwards. Bob. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get...
A vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Haaland. And Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's just a little long. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Good distance on it. And it's Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. Played in deep. That's really well cleared.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bremer. Fabinho. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Played out to the right. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vinicius Junior clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Danilo. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. play for a throw. Nice control. Defending of the desperate variety. Ødegaard. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Haaland. Bob shifted up his shooting! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Aim forwards. And the finish! He scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
Time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's picked out the run. Bruno Guimaraes
are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Danilo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He needs some chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Danilo looks to get on the end of this. He's through here, and he's on Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And they win it back again. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Danilo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Norway are making a change now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And again the keeper stands strong.
Haaland really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Cleared away. And the shot's on here. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. Now shapes to shoot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bremer. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. Wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Ødegaard, shot a goal! Goal, Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Norway take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. That's tidy. Rafinha. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Moved on forwards. Haaland, oh, good spread. And that was nowhere near his best. Marquinhos. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danilo, Vinicius Junior. Haaland, and the volley.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bremer. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. Fabinho tries to clear. Danilo getting this one clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Clearly not happy with that. Bremer. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Bremer shifted upfield. That's it, nicely. Vinicius Junior! It's there!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Norway have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there...